Hey there, YouTube family, and welcome to another episode of Cooking with DJ. And I, of course, am your host, Chef DJ. So today I had a taste for a shrimp taco. You know, we like the crunchiness of the taco, and then we like the soft taco, to each its own. But today, I am trying to watch my carb intake, man. So I figured I'd show you how to make a low carb shrimp taco. We're going to hit it off with a little bit of Sriracha Mayo, and I'm going to show you how to do that up. So go ahead and get your seasoning cabinet open as I have mine, and let's go ahead and start cooking. All right, and so for this recipe, these are the things and items that you will need. I have these 10 beautiful, succulent, colossal shrimp. Yes, ma'am, we have 10 of those. And you may need to use some more because it may be a lot of y'all. So I have 10. That's all we're going to do. For seasoning of the shrimp, we will have some of this right here. Kosher salt. This makes everything better. You'll have some garlic powder, some ground black pepper, and some smoky paprika, some Spanish style paprika. For veggies, these are the items that you will need. Because we're not using a taco, we're going to use this right here, some romaine lettuce. We're going to use half of this red onion. Half of a tomato. Isn't she cute? Half of an orange bell pepper. Half of a green bell pepper. And half of a rojo, red bell pepper. And you'll have some of this here, some sweet kernel corn. So as you can see, it's going to be a very colorful dish. For your Sriracha Mayo, this is what you will need. This right here, Hellmann's mayonnaise. I swear by Hellmann's, but if you like Miracle Whip, go ahead and go for it. And you'll need some of this right here, some spicy sriracha. This is what you'll need. Need a little bit of that, roughly about a half of a teaspoon. And to cook all of that up, you will be using this right here, my friend, good old cast iron skillet. Now that you know what we need and the items that we need, let's go ahead and start cooking. First things first, let's go ahead and rip off a couple leaves of this good old romaine lettuce. Let me see. Watch out for the ones that have the holes in it. I don't particularly like that. I think I'm going to use roughly about 2 or 3. Let's go for 3. 3 leaves of romaine lettuce. So what we'll do is go ahead and cut the ends off of that because I don't like how it looks and I don't like how it tastes. It has a rather bitter flavor if you ask me, but some may like it. Go ahead and eat all of it. Cut it right here just like that. I like to get the prep work out of the way first, you know what I mean? Now let's go ahead and slice these bell peppers in half because we're only using half of it. Now if you had a bigger quantity of people, then of course you would need the whole thing or maybe a couple of them. Cut that in half. It's going to be a very colorful dish, as you can see. Very colorful. Put those aside. Now our red onion. Go ahead and cut that baby in half. You only need half of it. Just half. And our tomato. You hear me? Tomate. Our tomato. Cut that in half. All right. So what we're going to do is clean these out, rinse them off, slice and dice, and get started cooking. All right, now it's time to go ahead and season up our beautiful colossal shrimp. Let's hit it with this right here. Kosher salt, roughly about a teaspoon of that. It doesn't require a lot of salt to season shrimp. As a matter of fact, it doesn't require much seasoning to season seafood, period. Because it is not a very dense meat as chicken or pork or beef. So it doesn't take a lot. Just a little side note. Hit it with some of this right here. Some garlic powder. And for those that are looking for the measurement, season it to your taste. Maybe you like a more salty meat. I don't care for it, but to each his own. But I have put roughly about a teaspoon of this right here, this kosher salt, inside of this right here, our colossal shrimp. Now we're going to hit it with our ground black pepper, roughly about a quarter teaspoon of that. I don't want it to be too spicy, as there's already going to be a spicy element inside your Sriracha Mayo. You got to compensate. Now let's go ahead and hit it with this right here, our Spanish style paprika, for that smoky element. You can be liberal with that. I like the smoky taste. So we have our skillet on and medium heat. We're going to add a little bit of this right here to a little bit of vegetable oil. Not much, roughly about 2 tablespoons of that. What we're going to do first is saute our fresh veggies. We're going to do that. Our oil is nice and hot, so now we can go ahead and toss these right here into that. Yes, ma'am. We're going to sweat out the flavor of those good old veggies. A little bit of this right here, kosher salt. Roughly about 1/8 of a teaspoon, not much. And then what we will do is mix all of that goodness in there. We want to cook these until tender. All right, and now that our veggies are nice and tender, what we'll do is add a little bit of this right here, add a little bit of corn, roughly about a 1/4 cup of that into there, just a little bit, not a lot. Mix that in there. Let it sop up some of that kosher salt and all that good old wonderful, beautiful red, orange, and green bell pepper flavor. Then we'll go ahead and take them off and go ahead and get started on our shrimp. Let's go ahead and toss these babies in there. Get all that season out there. Let them cook. The aroma is something else. Boy, I tell you. Let them cook on each side for about a good 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes. I'll say 3 minutes on each side. So in essence, about 6 minutes. It's not going to take a long time. Let these bad babies rip. So our shrimp are officially done. Got a nice little brownerization, little brown sear on them. Let's go ahead and take these bad babies off of there. All right, so why is this little black bowl sitting here? Because we're about to make our Sriracha Mayo. We're going to use this right here, Hellmann's mayonnaise. I swear by that, but you can use Miracle Whip if you like. I don't particularly care for Miracle Whip. Hellmann's is what I swear by, and that's it. I'm going to use some of that. And we're going to use this right here, our sriracha sauce. It is very spicy, muy caliente. So be sure to test it before you add it to your mayonnaise, because you don't want to ruin your whole meal. Unless you're the type of person that likes the heat index of your food to be close to hell, by all means, test it first. So we're going to add about roughly 3 tablespoons of this mayonnaise. and our Sriracha Mayo. We're going to add roughly about half teaspoon of that to it. Now, like I said before, it's very hot, very, very hot. We are going to go ahead and mix that all together with this here fork. Mix that together. And after you've mixed this and you find that it's not as spicy as you would like, by all means, add a little more sriracha to it, you know? Make it all your own. I don't like for mine to be too spicy. Just have a little kick to it, but not too much kick that it kicks you up, out, and under. You don't want to do that. So let's go ahead and taste this. That's good enough. Nah, let me add another drop. Just another drop. There we go. And you know what? If you want to give it a little extra flair, add this right here to it. Add a little bit of garlic powder, because I said garlic makes everything better. Did about an 1/8 teaspoon of garlic powder. Mix that all in together. Let's see. That's what I'm talking about. Your Sriracha Mayo. There you go. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, ma'ams and sirs, Mr. and Mrs., here are your low carb shrimp tacos. One with the Sriracha Mayo, one without. Take your pick. Take your pick. Which one do you want? Which one do you want? I want both of them. Roll it up and enjoy. All right. So our low carb tacos, our low carb shrimp tacos. It's not just any old type of taco. Our low carb shrimp tacos are officially done. They're absolutely delicious. That Sriracha Mayo is powerful. It's some good stuff. Try it out. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your subscriptions. If you have not subscribed, by all means, hit the subscribe button and the post notification bell so you'll be notified every time that Chef DJ posts another video for your tasting pleasure. With that being said, you can close your seasoning cabinet, enjoy your low carb taco, because I'm about to enjoy mine. Thanks for watching.